Well, it's very much a collaboration of the Rugby Development Department and the High Performance Unit. It was first mooted back last autumn by the Schools Committee and the Youth Committee. And I suppose from a high performance perspective, the rationale is that you get the players in a tournament environment, similar to what they'll be in the Under-18 Six Nations or going forward in the Junior World Cup. You get the talent ID, you get to see them all up close and personal, not just in playing, but what they're like in the gym and all that sort of stuff. And then from a development point of view, these are all school kids, so you know, by playing the tournament now and playing it over a short period of time, they finish the tournament in time to go back to school. It doesn't interfere with their academic schedule throughout September, and also to get back into their clubs and schools a little bit earlier. It doesn't interfere with the provincial programmes, whether they be leagues or whatever the case may be. You know, we've over 200 players, we've over 60 coaches, so there's an awful lot of planning around the matches themselves, which is paramount, and then the gym, the meal timetables, the recovery, you know, physio, captain's runs, all sorts. So that's all been a huge project over the last number of weeks, but already we're seeing the benefits. It's been well received by all the participants.
I think it's important to be able to see the boys playing on the same day in the same conditions from the point of view of being able to give them a good comparison about where they're really at in their own game at this point in time. And from the point of view of the talent identification coaches that are here, it's a huge advantage to us to be able to see all that in the one place at the one time. We're obviously trying not to put too much emphasis on the results of the games. We're trying to really use it from the point of view of understanding where the players are at, what their ability is now, what their ability could be in the future if they get adequate support. Look, we're really happy with our first attempt at this, and it's given us a lot of encouragement about how we build on this going forward.
What we're looking to do here is play for the people that you're coming from and representing, and that's been a big part of Irish Rugby's success. It's very much from the provinces, from the regional and club game, school game, the whole way up, is that you play for your people, and representing them means an awful lot to us in Irish Rugby, and how we carry ourselves and how we conduct ourselves and how we put ourselves in contention on and off the pitch is a big challenge for us in making sure that we're creating better people and better players for Irish Rugby. We've 240 players from the 5 provinces. What we're doing is we're looking at the mental skills, putting yourself in contention, coping strategies, and also looking at the lifestyle balance, ensuring that we're creating better people who, of course, are going to make better players. Also their social development and how we're making better communities and making sure that they're good role models in everything that they do in life as they carry themselves not just on the pitch, but in and around all of our parishes and communities within the provinces.
Obviously the festival's been a great inclusion in our Under-18 program. A lot of people don't understand the significance that's got for our coaches. For the coaches to have the ability to take large squads through a 10-day program, it's really getting them to develop how they recover, how they prepare, how they plan in a short period of time. And so just being involved in the tournament itself has been fantastic professional development for our staff and coaches. So we wanted to make sure that we contributed on top of the tournament itself through organising some formal and informal learning opportunities. Richie Murphy's down here, a member of the national coaching staff, who's facilitating an attack seminar for us. And on top of that, I've also been able to work with individual coaches around their training and game days, capturing footage of them in action, and then sitting and talking through them in a self-awareness, self-reflection point of view. The frequent amount of time they're spending together talking about each other's teams, each other's players, discussing strategies, preparation, it's outstanding. So that's an additional arm to this program that's really helping these coaches kick on.
So the emphasis will be put on 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then there's quite a gap in the evening for 4 or 5 hours. So the emphasis will be put on the players to bring their own food. And speaking to the players, a lot of maybe non-perishable stuff is provided. But the fact of the matter is bringing their own eggs, bringing their own chicken, bringing their own rice, pastas, potatoes, to have in the apartments, all hobs, cutlery, everything's provided in the apartment. So actually putting the emphasis back on them to do it for themselves was a big priority of mine before we began the tournament. When I've been here, I suppose, is looking to facilitate as much education as possible, as you see on the posters, on the recipes, on the infographics in behind the meals as well.
The lads have learned well during the 10 days they've been together. They've learned off each other, they've learned off the coaches have learned loads about the players as well. But to get the chance to compete in this level of competition, in this learning environment, has been superb. And then to finish that with a win was special, and it kind of justifies the hard work they've put in as a unit and individually.
Oh, the feedback's been fantastic. I mean, it's such a brilliant idea, you know, to be put into a camp like this, to learn what it's like, what it could be like, you know, if they ever get to their dream, you know, and play at a higher level. Know now what it's going to be like, what you have to put into it, the amount of work, and you know, it was such a fantastic idea, and fair play to the IRFU. It's the first time ever I think these boys have been able to pull off this and get over the line, and really it's due to the hard work of the coaching staff over the last couple of years, really starting off at under 15 level. They've been, you know, going in and out twice a week to sessions with Connacht. Great coaches like Conor Galvin, Colm Tucker, and Lyndon Jones helping out in the back thing, Eric Elwood behind it all, doing so much work with these lads, and they've learned so much, and you could see how they play today. You know, they're at a different level. There's three lads from Hailtocht in Carrow, a small little rugby club that we started in 2005, and we were very proud of the fact that they all played in the front row, and you know, we're able to get a place here, you know, at a top level, and it's really great for a small little club like this we have here at home. You know, for young people looking at them, young mini rugby players coming in at under 8, at least now they have somebody to look up to and say, one day I could be here.